Welcome to part 30 of the combo series. In this edition, we're looking at level 5 drill, designed for red belts and blue belts, and obviously higher grades, black belt and above. This combination is a Barachago, followed by a Teran Yapchago, followed by an Idan Yapchagi, in the air still, followed on by a Dewey Tolio Chagi. So that combination one more time in English, it's a stopping side kick. With the same leg, you do a skipping side kick. And then with the opposite leg, as you land the floor, you go straight into a flying side kick, a 360 back kick motion. Not sure of the Korean terminology of that, but the motion is a 360 back kick with an added flying side kick at the start. So as always, we look at this in 4 elements. The first is line work. So number 1, you need to get warmed up on your side kick, a stopping side kick. You can do it for 30 seconds each side or 10 repetitions just on the spot, and then switch stance. Make sure none of the rest of your body is moving. You're just pivoting on your foot and throwing at the kick. Make sure you lock out with full extension, blade of the foot. And then once you've got that, you start moving forward. You do the stopping side kick and then the skip. So you'll go up the room on one side and then come back down on the room on the other side. Common problem with this one is that people don't extend the side kick on both kicks, so make sure both kicks are equally important, that you're extending the leg and fully retracting on both times. Now you might want to do a couple of 360 back kicks to warm up and do the side kick back kick motion. It's actually very hard to do in line work because it's hard to visualize the target. So maybe if you're new to this, leave it until you've done the other elements and then come back to the line work finally, and then you've got the full combination. Element 2 now is a tactile activity and you're not kicking hard. Our Doughbox are designed with this great badge on either side. So the idea is with the blade of your foot, you're just trying to make touch contact. So your partner moves in slightly and you try and hit that spot with the stopping side kick, and you can go back and forth again for a round, each side 10 repetitions, whatever you like. And then as you kick, they move back, you skip in and try and hit that little triangle flag twice. Now the third one is incredibly difficult, so maybe again you try a 360 back kick on its own and get that on target. If you're not too comfortable with your partner, you could start with a shield or even not making any contact at all. But to hit those 2 triangles with both kicks is really hard, and then to kick the triangle with all 4, again very softly, is even more difficult. So this is why it's such for a high grade level, because it's extremely difficult to do. The next element then is pad work, and we're going to use a shield for this. Again, you move around and your partner moves into you, and then you stop them with a stopping side kick. Now 2 things are going to happen. You're either going to kick them and not move them, or move them back. If you move them back, you carry on with a skip. If you don't move them back, it's another side kick, this time with a little bit of a step into it, so there's more power. And then you follow up with the double kick. And you can move around and give your partner examples like 1, 2, or 3. And if you do this for a minute or even 2 minutes, it's an extremely exhausting workout. Again, making sure that you're doing it correctly and you're kicking with the blade of the foot on all the side kicks. Now element 4 in free sparring, again you might not do this full combination, but it's got a lot of things in there. For example, the stopping side kick is excellent when people are trying to kick you off the back leg. It's a really good distance management tool. And then if your partner steps back, the skipping motion is good. And then the flying side kick is not very common, so people will brace themselves on the initial flying side kick because they'll see it coming a mile away, but they will not expect the back kick on the end. And also this is another good technique to kick at an angle. So instead of doing the flying side kick straight on, you sort of step out and then come in at the angle. Very useful for free sparring and great to incorporate some of these higher techniques as people are not used to defending them. Thank you as always for watching this video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. If you want to see other combinations, always comment below. And until next time, Tang Soo.